Welcome everyone. Today we are diving into the Fair Information Practice Principles. These principles are foundational to understanding how personal information should be collected, managed, and protected. Whether you're working in a government agency, private sector, or academic institution, Fair Information Principles will guide your ethical and legal responsibilities in handling data. Fair Information Practice Principles originated in the 1970s as a response to growing concerns about privacy in the digital age. These principles were first articulated by the US Department of Health, Education, and Wealth and have since influenced privacy laws worldwide. Their importance lies in setting clear expectations of how organizations should handle personal data from collection to deletion. There are 8 core fair information practice principles. They include transparency, individual participation, purpose specification, data minimization, use limitation, data quality and integrity, security, accountability, and auditing. Together, these principles ensure that data is handled fairly and responsibly, and that individuals maintain a degree of self-control over their personal information. Transparency means organizations must inform individuals about their data practices, what is being collected, how it will be used, and who will access it. Individual participation, on the other hand, gives users the right to access and correct their personal data. For instance, when you update your profile on a website, that's individual participation. Purpose specification requires that organizations clearly define why they are collecting personal data at the time of collection. Data minimization means that they should only collect data that is necessary for the purpose. This principle is crucial for reducing the risks associated with overcollection and unauthorized access. Use limitation dictates that once data is collected for a specific purpose, it should always be used. It shouldn't be used for another purpose without user consent. Data quality and integrity ensures that the data remains accurate, up to date, and relevant. This is especially critical in areas like healthcare where decisions are based on patient records. Security refers to the technical and administrative measures that protect data from unauthorized access or breaches. Things like firewalls, encryption, and access control. Accountability means organizations must demonstrate compliance with privacy policies and hold staff accountable for missteps. This includes having clear roles, responsibilities, and training. Auditing and oversight ensure that privacy policies are not just written but followed. Regular internal and external audits help identify gaps in compliance, while oversight by privacy officers or third parties ensure corrective actions are taken. These mechanisms foster a culture of continuous improvement. Fair information practice principles serve as the foundation upon which laws like GDPR, HIPAA, and CCPA are built. While those laws are enforceable and jurisdiction specific, fair information practice principles offer a more universal, principle-based approach that can be adapted to various legal and organizational contexts. Federal agencies, such as the Department of Homeland Security, integrate fair information practice principles into their privacy policies. They use them in privacy impact assessment to evaluate the implications of collecting and storing personal data. These assessments ensure that new systems or programs include privacy protections from the start. Personally identifiable information is any data that can be used to identify an individual, such as names, social security numbers, or IP addresses. Fair information practice principles guide organizations in collecting, storing, and sharing information responsibly. By following these principles, agencies reduce the risk of identity theft, data breaches, and legal penalties. To conclude, fair information practice principles are more than just best practices. They are essential tools in creating trustworthy systems that prioritize user privacy. As future cybersecurity professionals, you rely on these principles to design secure, ethical systems and to navigate the increasingly complex landscape of data protection and regulations.